It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show. Hey, we ain't got a lot of time left. If the rap game fall, bet I did this shit to death. No motivation to stretch it. Focused on ethics. Try to survive in my section. Shit is depressing. Used to care about niggas. Now I give a fuck about your whereabouts. Publishing, I'm clearing house, nigga. Music on shows, I'm on Paramount, nigga. Killing a rapper, breathing, and I'm bailing out quicker, single-handed. Never panic, I get disbanded. Reprimanded, ass-handed, then they vanish. Hip-hop, nigga, I perfected every element with 4-finger rings on. Call me Captain Planet. Street shit done. These niggas scum, I don't appreciate none. Nigga thinking nigga stunt. Came from a village, bumping dealer in the slum. Moving on another pillar, I'm the realest that they come. I don't need no squad. My rap clean like Pino on the beats like Ringo Starr. Blast on niggas like Beano bars, doing numbers in the bank like bingo cards. My respect level lower, next level flow us in the text, bitch your ex come and blow us. Old school niggas still dressed in below us in the jet, watching Plex while I flex on them niggas that's below us. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there this evening. In this video, we're going to be hitting two birds with one stone, because clearly I'm not finna make separate videos about these two niggas, all right? So number one, we're gonna get into Young Thug, right? Now, I told y'all a couple days ago we weren't gonna be covering this Young Thug album, not gonna be playing the album, not gonna be rating it, none of that shit, right? And I stand on that. We will continue to not do that. I want that album to fall out of memory as quickly as possible. You know what I'm saying? But we do have an interview, I guess, that is going to be coming out soon of Young Thug addressing the album cover where he is depicted as a white man. I saw some people say that they thought that there was some sort of spotlight on him, and I guess maybe there was the radiation was turning him that light. You know, some people was like, hell nah, he got blue eyes, the whole thing. The first song of the album, he's talking about some N-word with the ER for a whole 30 seconds. Well, Young Thug has addressed it head on, and he has confirmed, indeed, he was going white. I'm going to let him explain it in a minute. And I got some critique not only for him, but the interviewer, Big Loon. I've had this critique on him for a minute, but we really got to talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he does good work. He does good interviews. He's one of the guys out here in Atlanta that is kind of respected in the streets that could get people of status like a Young Thug or a Lil Baby or different people like that. Rich Homie Quan's dad on his podcast, but that doesn't mean you're above reproach. You feel me? In the second part of this video, we're going to also address YFN Lucci, right? Now, initially, I thought YFN Lucci would end up faring better than Young Thug. You know what I mean? For the most part, he's kept a mostly low profile since his release. They decided to drop the album on the same day. They ended up collaborating, even though there was bloodshed on both sides of their crews. They both were under investigation for RICO in the state of Georgia, and largely based on the beefs that they had with each other. But for the most part, once again, he kept a low profile. So I thought he was behind the scenes, you know, reforming himself and getting himself ready for a different career arc to make himself look better. Well, video surfaced today. I didn't see it live. I guess this is from last night, where YFN Lucci was on stream with Zoe Spencer. If you don't know who Zoe Spencer is, she's a popular streamer, black woman, right? Some of her antics are over the top. She can be annoying. But during her stream, YFN Lucci was on there. They were at a restaurant eating, and he proceeded to body shame not only Zoe by saying that her breasts were too flat, but he also proceeded to body shame her friend while she was doing a little twerk. He said, "You over there twerking, you ain't got no ass." So he was 2 for 2 in the body shaming live on stream, disrespecting these two black women in front of their audience. We got to get you too, YFN Lucci. It is what it is, homie. Nobody's exempt from this flame. But I will go to Jeffrey first. So here we have it. Young Thug explains why he went white on the cover for UI Scooty. Full conversation coming tomorrow on his Up There podcast. I'm not going to be covering this whole conversation, I'll be honest with y'all. I don't give a fuck if it's a dry ass day and I just don't produce nothing. We not going any further. But what I find funny is this is Thugger Daily posting this. Y'all going to support this man until the bitter end, ain't y'all? Y'all not going to stand up for nothing. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a white boy running this account. But anyway, or somebody of some other ethnicity that's just infatuated with black shit. Anyway, here's Young Thug's response.
I think it was just like some funny shit, but it's still like serious to the point where it's like I went with it. You know what I'm saying? But it really just some fun shit. Like we just fun, like some funny shit. You know, in our hood, we always joked and played. You know, I got a lot of white friends and shit, but we always joked and played in my hood. Like, shit, you want to be the biggest, go white. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said when I put the album cover out, hey, if you want to be the biggest, go white.
Yeah.
You watch school. You know, we just talking shit because there's so many big black people. I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? I understand. We just, you know, it's just a narrative that the world paint, and we just going with the narrative. You want to be the biggest, go white. Michael Jackson went white for this. You know, all listen, we know that ain't true. We know Michael Jackson didn't do it. You know what I mean? We just go with the motions. Like but it's just all fun. Like I just did it on some shit like, shit, I want to be the biggest in the world.
Since when is white face fun though? And this the stuff that I don't be understanding. Maybe I was raised different. Maybe things just went different on my side of town in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Being from Clayco, being from Riverdale. Maybe we just got different, you know, personality types. You know, not to say, because I spent time where Thug come from too. But damn, go white is a joke. I'm going to make myself white on the album cover. I'm going to do white face on the album cover. I'm a white fish on the album cover. If you want to be the biggest, go white. What did you think? People were going to walk into a record store where your music's not even available and say, oh, who's this white guy with tats on his face and a chain? Let me pick it up. No. It's so bad, this motherfucker came out with a tweet earlier today talking about something. I don't think my album is connecting with the people it was intended to. What you thought, white people were going to buy it? Because they don't fuck with you neither. Them motherfuckers that was reacting to this shit and going crazy off them ERs, they really don't support you neither. But they'll make a mockery of you. They'll laugh at you and act like they laughing with you because they get a pass. That's on you.
How can I be the biggest? The very first minuscule, but first answer to that question from anybody should be, you got to be white. You know, they always let the white people be the biggest, you know what I'm saying? Sure. I love white people too, you know what I'm saying? But they always let the white people be the biggest, and you know what I'm saying? We got big ass artists too that's black, but goddamn, you know, we just, you know, it's just a narrative. I was just pushing the envelope a little bit, man. Yeah. Just shit, you want to be the biggest nigga in this motherfucking world, nigga, you got to be Eminem, nigga. Yeah. You got to go white. You know, I just put the white album cover out, you know, I'm just talking shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just all fun shit though. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? I'm not with none of the politics, and I ain't with none of that political shit, man. Right. We having fun, it's music, and it's not, and you know, you shouldn't take it so serious. You know, it's not like we can make it out alive anyway.
Facts.
We all gonna die no matter what.
No, facts.
So it's just like you gotta choose to be happy and put in the world what you want to put in the world and the legacy you want to create for yourself, because that's what it's about.
Right. Now,
so clearly he don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. He feels like this is what makes him happy. Making himself white on his album cover, making him happy. Now, who I also want to address is this gentleman here, Big Loon. Shout out to you, Big Loon. You've done good in the podcasting space. You've built something up that came from nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I know you were involved in street activity. You were involved in the music game for a certain period of time. You've gone through many different acts in your life, and you've made it to this point. I salute you for that. It's not too many people that get as many acts in their life as you have. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say here is, why did you allow Young Thug to sit here and gaslight you in your face while you sat here in agreement? Because you have videos on your very platform where you chastise and criticize people for not being beneficial to the culture, for being detrimental to the culture. You've been on spaces where you've accused people of not being good for the culture. But in this whole 2-minute clip, there was no pushback about the ramifications of what Young Thug represented to the culture or how he was being detrimental to the culture. This is something that you've built your podcast on, you've built your voice on. Why is it, as he's talking to you this whole time, 2 minutes, only thing you have as a response is a laugh, a chuckle, and right? Because if this were anybody else not named Young Thug, you would be sitting in my position right now criticizing the artist who said it and whoever sat down with him for letting them say that shit in their face. And here you are being the very thing that you've chastised and criticized and built your platform on for the past few years. I'm not rolling. I'm not cool with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's how you would even portray yourself if under ideal conditions. You know what I mean? I'm sure you might have looked back at that section and said, man, I wish I would have said something different. Maybe there's more to it. Maybe in the full interview, you give him a little bit of pushback. But I am disappointed that this is a whole 2-minute segment in which you provided none. And you had opportunities to say something, or let me stop you there, or let me, you know what I'm saying? I'm disappointed in that. I got to be honest. If we're going to keep it real, we got to keep it all the way real. Now let's get to YFN Lucci here. So this is a clip here. It says Zoe Spencer shocked after YFN Lucci says her boobs are very small and she needs to get surgery to go from 0 cup to A cup.
Tell Zoe she need to go get some boobs. My bad. What? On to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next one.
He told me I need to go get some titties.
She needs titties, don't she? She needs like a little A cup. She got a 0 cup. My girl respect everything that come out my mouth. My chat. Next time y'all see Zoe, tell Zoe.
We're not going to watch that again. So that's the first clip, right? Now, when I seen this clip, I'm like, man, what the fuck going on, Lucci? What are we doing? But I thought, a lot of times these streams nowadays, they be exploiting themselves. They be scripted. They want to rage bait. They want to get in your head. But also, I got to question why somebody like a YFN Lucci would allow something like that to happen. Even if they did give you the script or pitch it to you or say, hey, want to run this by you, let's do it. Why do it? Especially when you have an audience of black people, black women specifically, that celebrated when you got home. They want to see you go big. They want to see you do well. They want to see you free. They want to see you excel. They've been bumping your music over the weekend. So, I'll come on your stream. We can have a good time, but I got to decline that piece of it. I can't compromise myself. So now I got to look at you funny. I was already looking at you funny for collaborating with Young Thug and getting on that album with that nigga with that white face on it. But I said, hey, man, maybe niggas didn't know. I'm supposed to give you the benefit of the doubt today that you didn't know about this neither? That you don't know what you're doing? It's crazy. And then there's another clip. This one. Things got awkward when YFN Lucci straight up told Zoe Spencer's friend that she had no ass while she was throwing it back.
What happened?
What? Oh. What? I ain't got no ass to bounce. But she bouncing. It bouncing. I'm just talking shit. Bounce that ass like your friend do. Just like your friend do, huh? Yeah. This shit only loaded. Can he hold it? Yo. Geeked up, looking for it. Eat up. I I'm putting you down, Brown. Hey, Brown, I'm putting you down. I'm putting you down, Brown skin. Hey.
Yeah, man. This thing got to get the fuck up out the paint. As a matter of fact, I think what's left of Atlanta, outside of maybe Future, Jid, everybody got to get the fuck up out the paint. We need a reconstruction in this bitch. We need a renaissance out there. We need a Georgia, the whole state need a fucking renaissance out this bitch, man. Mass exodus. I've been talking about a mass exodus for a minute that need to come in hip hop, but Georgia, Atlanta specifically, it's time, nigga. We need some fresh faces. We need some new morals. We need some more integrity out this bitch. Cause ain't no fucking way this is what we call an entertainment, and these is the niggas that we supposed to be getting it from, man. Fuck that. I'm not rolling, man. I'm not rolling. And I'm glad I ain't listened to this nigga album because I was considering it, but I said, man, shit, fuck, I get to it. No, I won't. Absolutely will not. So you could go ahead and put him and his album in the dumpster right next to White Man Scooty. Y'all could have fun with that. What the fuck are we doing out here, people? And Zoe, why you ain't take up for your friend when he said the shit? You out here throwing it back with no ass. You know, I don't like that shit, man. And let's just say, for the sake of conversation, that it wasn't scripted. You know, I feel like maybe she was surprised, what have you. Zoe typically is the type of motherfucker that'll yell at your ass. She yells a lot. So for her to be so silent in that moment, you know, I don't know. Maybe it was a real reaction, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But I think everybody gotta get this shit together. Cause again, if it's scripted, all you motherfuckers need to get the fuck up out the paint. I ain't making no exception. But yeah, man, this is where we sit right now. You know what I mean? Creatively bankrupt, morally bankrupt. We're just at an all-time fucking low. Just when we thought shit was getting better, the country is going to shit. I don't even talk about that. I try to keep it music and entertainment industry specific, but the country's going to shit. The industry is going to shit. The entertainers who we've been allowing to be called entertaining for some time now are going to shit. And I just can't sit and like, oh, just let it pass by. Like, oh, just another day, another bullshit post, another goddamn clip, another, man, fuck this shit, man. Get these niggas out the paint, man. We need a whole reset. Niggas talking about a cultural reset off of some albums. Nah, nigga. Cultural reset need to go much further and deeper. Cause this shit it went way too far. I'm not gonna play it, but there's a video of Young Thug. I guess he was in the studio. He's out here acting like he's sniffing cocaine or some shit, trying to give people encouragement. I would not play it. But that's also nothing but bait. If you see it, it's bait. That nigga know he can't sniff no motherfucking cocaine. Quit fucking playing, nigga. Because I'm sure they questioning why the fuck we let him out. He talking about going and doing a live stream at the Fulton County courthouse, knowing he ain't supposed to be in the fucking city of Atlanta. Maybe he got clearance. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. If they lock your ass up, so be it. So be it. What the fuck is we doing? And I won't be tuning in for that shit neither. But let me know what y'all think of all this dumb shit below in the comments. Be sure to like and share the video if you choose. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace. Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking, the drama be piling on. Father and great son acknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5-6 bank accounts every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I could take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I could do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas. If you speak on the street, I turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your healthcare. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I read for filth. The sympathy cause consulting for the stacks I built. I had to evolve and grow cause I could have been killed.